What's up everybody, I'm Mischief and thank you for joining me. Today we're going to talk about my cook system and water system for my Southeastern Serpentine trail through hike, which if you don't know what that is, that's a foothills trail through hike westbound. Connect to the bar trim trail, go no bow on it. Finish the bar trim trail, take the Appalachian Trail from Chihuahua Bald to Davenport Gap, and then through hike the Bent Mackay Trail, Sobo, and then at Springer Mountain. So yeah, stick around and let's get into it. Alright, so first up we'll go into my cook kit. I have it inside a LiteAF little pot set. This thing fits just perfectly. But yeah, that's it right there. And I'll put the weights to everything in the corner. This is a Toaks 650 Lite Pot. I downsized from my 900 milliliter I've been using forever. Because I just found after I started just freezer bag cooking and making coffee and stuff, the only thing I do inside my pot, I never used more than about 600 milliliters of water. So why carry that big wide pot when I could save about almost 2 ounces with getting a smaller pot and getting the light version of the Toaks. So yeah. And another good thing about this, I don't know if you can see, you might be able to, but it has measuring additions inside the cup. I have a little REI microfiber towel. This will be used to clean out my pot, or not really clean it out, just dry it out from the water. And any condensation in my tent, so on. This can be used for a lot of different things. And it dries really quick. I just hook it to the back of my pack through one of the trekking pole loops. And this thing dries in like 10-15 minutes in the sun. For a stove, I'm going to be using this little thing. I don't even think they sell them anymore because I can't find it on Amazon. This is the King Summit Outdoors. You can see right there. It's the King Summit Outdoors Trailblazer stove. They probably over a year ago, they messaged me on Instagram, asked me if I wanted to test out their new stove. And anytime I've been using a canister, this stove I've been using. Y'all know I switched to alcohol on the good way not too long into my hike last year. But I don't have, I used a Trail Design Sidewinder cone system. I don't have that setup that'll fit this pot. So I'm just switching back to a canister for now. And this thing, it's been working good every time I've used it. So hopefully it'll continue doing that. It's basically just a little bit better built version of the BRS 3000T. Now I mentioned, I freezer bag cook. What I do, I repackage all my meals into quart freezer bags. I boil my water, however much I need. I pour it into the gallon Ziploc bag. Then I take my spoon, stir it around, take my finger, poke in the corners. That way you don't have any dried up stuff in there. And then I put it inside here. This is the Hyperlite Mountain Gear Repack. This thing is awesome. It works so much better than the reflectors you can make at home, and it's a whole lot lighter. But I don't know how they do it, but say a Mountain House meal, it comes out even hotter in this and stays hotter longer than it does inside the meal that inside the bag actually comes in, which is pretty amazing. When the only thing this is some Mylar, I think, and some DCF. How it keeps this stuff so warm, I had no idea, but it just works. It's a little bit pricey, but it's worth the money not to have your food get cold on you halfway through it. For spoon, I use the Toaks long handle spoon with the polished bowl. It just feels more like eating from home. For food bag, I'll be using the Hilltop packs, custom printed in 2.92 DCF food bag. And this is me on in the Roan Highlands, in the gap between Little Hump and Big Hump. It's one of my absolute favorite pictures of me. And this bag is holding up extremely well. Again with Hilltop packs, I have for my bear hanging kit, I have what they call the best damn rock site. You can see there. Then I have 50 foot of Zingot with a little carabiner. The carabiner is actually a little bit more heavier duty than it needs, but it's just what I have. Yeah, that's all for the cooking. Now let's get into my water storage and filtration system. For water treatment and so on, I will be using the full-size Sawyer Squeeze. It's the best filter around in my opinion, paired with the Cnoc Vecto collapsible bottle. The best thing about this is you can squeeze and squeeze and squeeze and squeeze and squeeze instead of having to untwist it and put it back on like you do the smart waters. You can just keep on going and going and going. It works extremely well, and this bag is 1 liter. I'll be carrying the Cnoc Vecto 2 liter. Don't think I'll have to worry about water on the Foothills Trail, but the rest of the trails this time of year, I say it's going to be a little dry in some stretches. So my total capacity, this is 2 liters. I love that thing with the big wide opening. And I don't know why, but this thing and this starting to get like a yellow tint to them. Don't know, but they've been like that for a while now, and I've been drinking it, so apparently ain't nothing bad with it. And I'll be carrying 2 smart water bottles. One of these will be for drink mix only, like my Propel or anything like that will always go into the same bottle, and the other one will just be extra water. More than likely the only time I'll use this is for a camp, or if I have a decently long water carry to where I can't get from one water source to the other and I'll have to dry camp. That'll be the only time I carry my full capacity. But yeah, anyways, that's how I'm going to cook my food, how I'm going to store my food, and my hydration setup for my Southeastern Serpentine Trail through hike. So yeah, if you like this video, please give it a like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. It really helps out the channel. And yeah, hope you all had a great day. Have an even better night. And I will talk to y'all real soon.